Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first match after the end of the group stage. And we start off this new round with an absolute banger series, because it will be the number 2 player here in the blue, Fredinhiovic, who has scored 12 points so far. So he's even in points with myself, Food Please, and also even in points with our red player here. But the red player, Herr Acker, has a better games won to lost ratio. So Herr Acker currently occupying the first place in the Farmers League. And that's very exciting, because I don't think anybody expected Herr Acker to make the first place so far. Of course, the league is not over yet, because Herr Acker went into the series as an underdog, or into this league even, losing the first round against Peter Host, but then realizing, as the ridiculousness of this format, this league unfolded, that actually that was a good thing, because then he ended up in the lower bracket and could win all the games there. And now he's even in points with the favorite of the league, or one of the favorites of the league, which is Fredinhiovic. And Herr Acker is playing as a Khmer, and that's of course a Civ that's well known for absolute clowning strategies, because you don't need any buildings to go up to the next age or to unlock certain other buildings. So yeah, you can get away with collecting a lot less wood and collecting more food and just clicking up to the next age super early. And I suspect we will see something like that from Herr Acker here, as he's luring in the first boar. There's only one boar on this map, because the map is Land Madness, so you can see that the wood lines are surrounded by this terrain where you cannot build, so the whole map is difficult to wall, difficult to defend, and favors aggression. On the other side, Fredinhiovic also brought in his boar. He's playing as the Magyars, and he has only 2 villages on wood, so he will go for a very quick, aggressive feudal age timing, and most likely go for scouts, because that's what the Magyars excel in. Their scouts cost less food, and the attack upgrades in each age are free. And now Freddy is doing what he always does. He's luring in the deer, and this will give him a nice economy boost to click up even faster. The deer is a bit stubborn. He needs to shoot it now. Even ungarrisoning, nice trick. And Acker also pushing the deer, and he's pushed the first one already. And it's just on the second ibex, actually. It's an ibex, not a deer, but there's deer as well. So the ibex normally an animal that lives in the mountains. Deer may be found in the mountains as well, so I guess we are on a mountain map, although there's not too many hills, just a few smaller hills. And let's look at the player's resources. So Acker has 3 villages on wood, so looking like a conventional build order here. The mill as well, but only 2 villages on the berries. That's maybe a bit little. I'm not sure why you would only put 2 here. I think you should have at least 4 on the berries to make it worth it to build a mill. But yeah, luring the deer is very nice, and there goes more villagers to the berries. And I wonder if he will click up, maybe. No, he's building a house and then maybe clicks up after 21 villagers, and hopefully he'll get loom, because his enemy will go aggressive. I suspect, yeah. Freddy already clicks up, just got loom, and up he goes. Does he have loom, or does he only... no, he only queued it. Interesting. So he queued loom after feudal age to get up extra early. And let's see if this will pay off. I mean, Acker will not be aggressive, so definitely smart choice by Freddy to delay loom. Now sending a lot of villages on wood, because he needs to build a barracks and then a stable, and then pump out those scouts. And let's see if he can do damage there, because otherwise Herr Acker going up now on 22 villagers and now getting loom, and yeah, that looks like a fast castle build for Herr Acker. He has an idle villager. It's unfortunate. He should try to retask that one. It's just bugged out. I guess it wouldn't even show up with the idols. Maybe when these berries finish, then the villager can move again. Now we'll check that in a moment. Otherwise, still 3 on wood, 4 on gold is a bit much. A lot of idols now. Hacker needs to really go on food now, because with the Khmer he wouldn't need a market. So, but I don't think. Well, now he goes on wood, so maybe he wants to build a market to buy his way up. And now there's another villager stuck. Yeah, it's just too tight. I mean, this is very messy. Not great here to wall in 4 villages in this tight spot. And this villager now back to work, but still the villagers are blocking, and just send 2 on the other side. I mean, I'm not sure what Acker is focusing on, because these small things, if ever you have time for those, it should be now. As you click up to the next age, there should be some time to manage your eco. Okay, at least he sorted out those villagers, that's great. But still, I think he will not have the resources to click up. He has too much gold, and not enough food, and not even the wood for a market, so really messy, and he queues villagers. It will delay him to get up to the next age. I think you should just idle now. Freddy. Okay, very odd. Freddy now goes for a market to click up to the next age. And he doesn't go for scouts because he sees that Hacker is walled in. Could still damage the damage here. Honestly, I don't like that from Freddy. I think with the Magyars, you have such a strong scouts. If your whole economy, you don't have the food for the next age. Yeah, I would have at least added maybe 1 or 2 scouts in to put some pressure on Herr Acker, to make him uncomfortable, make him messy. Because Acker is very comfortable now. There's no pressure on him. He has time to sort out his eco. And he's up to the next age a lot faster than Freddy. Freddy could, of course, sell the stone. Yeah, that's what he does now, to get gold and maybe buy some food. But no, he doesn't have the gold either, so I think Acker will at least have a minute advantage here, and will have the stronger economy. Look at the resources collected. That's already 250 more resources for Herr Acker. So really nicely done here from our red player, taking the lead early on. He should build stables now, because he probably wants to go for knights. I imagine. I guess he's lacking the wood at the moment. That's not great. And Freddy is up only about a minute behind. So that's good adaptation here from Fredinhiovic, but still, I would say Acker has the lead in the situation, because he just executed his plan, whereas Freddy had to improvise. Wasn't really prepared for that, and it was a bit unnecessary. I really don't know why he didn't at least create 1 more scout to put some pressure, at least on the berries, because the berries are very hard to wall. And you know, with the Khmer, they will not have a barracks, because they just want to go up as fast as possible, and they don't need a barracks to build the stables. But Acker now will be up to the next age, and then he wants to click knights, and then he will realize, oh shit, no stables, because he spends all his wood on farms now. And now click the knights. Oh, I don't have a stable, and that's so terrible. And he spends his wood on farms. What is he doing, Herr Acker? This is painful to watch. I mean, okay, he deletes the farms, and what Freddy is saying, what is going on? Why is he going for a siege workshop in the back? No, just build it forward if you're gonna go for siege. Your enemy is in the feudal age, has nothing. Okay, I think Acker is throwing his lead here. That's unfortunate, because now Acker only now creating a scorpion. And why is he going for scorpion? I mean, his enemy is the Magyars. He will obviously go for knights. And now monks. Okay. I guess. I mean, okay, Freddy must be expecting knights. That's why he goes for monks immediately. So maybe there is a 200 IQ play here from Herr Acker, where he baits Freddy into monks and then snipes them with the scorpions. But yeah, a single scorpion will not do anything. I really don't understand what is the strategy from Herr Acker. Why a single scorpion? You have 800 food and 600 gold. You have the economy for knights. Just go for knights and kill. Why is he not doing anything? And and why is Freddy not doing anything? Freddy has a single knight and a single scout and also not doing anything. It's absolutely ridiculous. What are we watching here? If that's my competition in this tournament, I'm very happy. I think I can win this tournament. That's ridiculous. Single monk and it's not in the queue for Freddy. And okay, the knight's in here, taking a villager. Acker could have garrisoned in the house. He's the Khmer. Must have forgotten about that. Now he laughs. Why is he laughing? Just garrison in the house. Ah. Oh god. Alright. And what is he doing? Why is he not using his food? He has 1,000 food and no wood. He has the wrong economy set up for siege. Did he not practice? Did he just go in this game and not even practice once? This Khmer siege rush. He watched the game that I played against Splebers, sir. Disaster. Yes, it's a disaster. Why? What is this game? It's a disaster from both players. Freddy now, in minute 20, finally getting up a second TC. Well, that's not the banger series that I expected here. That's not a match worthy of the first and the second place. I'll have a sip of coffee. Could just keep on going with complaining here. Calm down my nerves. And hopefully we'll see some action soon. So far, this is the most passive game on Land Madness that I've ever seen. And look at these ridiculous scorpions. Acker now going for a second to see. He needs a market. His economy is a disaster. And Freddy as well. Freddy could go for knights now. Why is he not going for knights? What is he doing? Knights will be very strong against the scorpions. And I don't understand why Acker is going into a booming game here. Because booming games, that's what Freddy likes, and I think Acker should go aggressive. Just take the scorpions and move forward. I mean, at home you have the TCs, it's fine. Very strange. Well, I guess if Freddy is only sending single knights, then the scorpions are quite good. However, Freddy has a huge villager lead somehow. I guess Acker has wheelbarrow, but still 10 villages behind, that's not good. And we can see now in the resources that Freddy is starting to pull ahead with 1,000 village resources more collected. Yeah. Acker needs to push now or it's over, and he hasn't seen anything from Freddy, which is why is he not moving forward with his horrendous scorpions? What's going on? I would like to go to the other side of the map, but there's also nothing going on. And I'm tempted I'm really tempted to speed up the game here, because this is abysmal. Third TC for Freddy. Acker said that Freddy had some beers before the game, but they played at something like 10 AM, so why did Freddy loses a monk to the knight from Acker? Nicely done. And now finally, 10 minutes later than he could have, Acker finally arrives with some knights and almost gets a villager. Yeah, I don't understand why Freddy is drinking beer at 10 AM, but I guess he just wants to get into the right mindset to play Acker, because he knows if he is playing sharp, as he normally does, then the game is over too fast. So that's why maybe Freddy had some beer to make the match more exciting. I don't know, but it's not exciting. It's pretty boring, to be honest, because there's no military. A single monk for Freddy, 2 knights, 2 monks, 4 scorpions, 4 Acker, but those are just sitting at home. And yeah, if Acker keeps waiting, then Freddy will eventually be able to win with a better economy. The knights are wasted underneath the TC. I did actually play some practice games with Acker yesterday, some secret training, and I have to say Acker played much better yesterday. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe Acker also had some beers. And what is this wall off here? Did he just wall in the stone miners? And now, okay, I didn't notice that Freddy has the stone for a castle here. So does he want to go forward? He has nothing. Ah, it's Freddy. He will just drop it here, maybe. Defensive castle for sure. And Acker, meanwhile, collected the resources for Imperial Age, but yeah, okay, maybe. Seriously, he's just dropping a. Okay, he has a few knights now, but if Acker micros, Acker will win the fight, because he can convert the monks. And Freddy needs to run back and drop the castle at home. That's so ridiculous. Well, okay, but this is tricky, because if Acker looks away for 2 seconds, then the army is gone. Yeah, this should be a conversion here. Oh yeah, that's really good for Acker. And yeah, well, the castle cannot be denied. It's too many villages building. But 2 conversions for Acker, and Acker, if only he had a market. Ah, it's queuing the villages. I thought he wanted to go up to Imp, but now he's spending all his food. Does he still not have? No, he has a market. Just buy up now. Come on. And don't lose your scorpions to the castle. And now, because of he's wasting so much time here, Acker, then now Freddy will be up to Imp faster. That's ridiculous. Yeah, Freddy's up to Imp, and Acker could have been up to Imp 2 minutes ago. Look at that. What is he spending the food on? On villagers! I am losing my mind! This is too much. No. You had the resources for Imp. What is this? Is this Gummy Bear playing? I can't believe it. Okay. Well, now Freddy must. Yeah, Freddy has the game now, because he will go up to Imp. And Acker now finally is going full Scorpion production at the 32-minute mark. When it's way too late. I mean, Scorpions are strong in early Castle Age, when you can surprise the enemy with those Scorpions. Okay, they are also strong if the enemy sends 3 scouts. Get a single monk, but that's it. And if Acker would be, he's even getting, what is this, Town Patrol. Are you kidding me, Acker? Why do you get Town Patrol? What a complete waste of resources. Town Patrol and Handcart, those 2 upgrades could have paid for Imp almost. Disaster. Yeah, he must be in a Gummy Bear mindset now, like, oh, I want to go Castle Age aggression. So let's invest into Scorpions. And meanwhile, Freddy is almost up to Imp. And I would bet a lot of money that Acker, as soon as Freddy hits Imp, he will realize, oh shit, Imp, I forgot. And then he will buy 100 food and click up. And some good chaos here by Fredinhiovic with the knights. Although I hear a conversion sound. Yeah, now Freddy's Imp, and let's see, Acker. No reaction. And Acker's army is just doing absolutely nothing. Look at all these idols. Now it's clicking up. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I mean, this could have been 5 minutes ago. Yeah, you wanna push the castle with 1 ram? Are you sure? And Freddy goes for hussars, which is also pretty terrible, to be honest, because they will just get shredded by the pikes and the scorpions. If Acker had a bit more pikes, I guess there's so many hussars that it's just enough. But and Acker calls it. What a terrible game! What a terrible game! This was painful to watch, and yeah, I really hope that the next games will be better, because I'm not able to cast 4 games like that. Yeah, and even Freddy did not play well here. Going for hussars when he has all this gold in the bank, I would just go cavalier and overrun the enemy with cavaliers, but even the hussars were enough, because Acker had a ridiculous army that didn't do anything, just sitting here for 10 minutes until Freddy had enough to destroy it. Yeah, if there's a castle, then you just go around and push on the other side. But that's game number 1. Have a quick look at stats. Yeah, quite even game. Not much to say. I'll see you in game number 2.